Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, boom, Let's get in the building and see what they talking about.
I promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.
Baby, I don't even know why you play with me. Baby, I don't even know who. Oh, who is you playing with? Shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. I'm not one of them niggas to try it with. Oh, who is you playing with? The shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. Go find you a fuckboy to try it with. I'm not one of them. Why the fuck is you playing with? And how you know all these niggas? The image you gave me was different. Came off as real innocent. Secretly yearn for attention. You doing whatever for innocence. That's a sexy ass picture you painted. Like the apple and eating, you tainted. Small town life, but you wanna be famous. I got caught in your web, I'm entangled. Getaways and them weekend vacations. Planet 13, I fucked you in Vegas. Top me off in that CEO Mercedes. You with me while you still entertaining. Why the fuck you and D nigga mention? You a queen, but you act like a peasant. You out here looking hoish and desperate. I can't cap, I'm a little embarrassed. Look me in my eyes, heartless when telling me lies. I really did fuck with your vibe, but to my surprise, you just a basic little chick, too friendly with all of the guys. Look me in my eyes, heartless when telling me lies. I really did fuck with your vibe, but to my surprise, you just a basic little chick, too friendly with all of the guys. Oh, who is you playing with? Shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. I'm not one of them niggas to try it with. Oh, who is you playing with? The shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. Go find you a fuckboy to try it with. I'm not one of them. Oh, who is you playing with? I just want you to myself. They can't compete where they don't compare. I get selfish when it comes to you. I do not share. It's pressure when it comes to you. I do not care, baby. I just want you to myself. They can't compete where they don't compare. I get selfish when it comes to you. I do not share. It's pressure when it comes to you. I do not care. This shit is so toxic, but I think that's how you like it. But babe, I ain't playing that way. You tell me to end it, I tell you to do it. And now we just fuck, and then we just stay. We stop and rewind and replay. We just stop and rewind and replay. Damn, I'm thinking you creeping when I am away. I barely can trust you if you ain't in my face. I caught you, now you pleading your case. I saw that nigga in your reflection in your shades. Ain't no need to explain to me. This ain't nothing but a situationship. I'm after that bad life. Come here, 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 come here. I fuck a bitch down like come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm stroking your girl like come here, come here, come here, come. I'm telling her I'm like come here, 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 come here. She said it is hard to say I love you. Don't stop playing 'cause you never did. Although I showed you a life of luxury, give you my heart, I just never did. They say it's a problem when you getting money. I got a problem with being broke. Shawty say, Uno, acting funny. Get you a mirror, you see the joke. I'm like been rocking this first time. I give my culture real hope. This ain't vanilla, this chocolate, baby. No remix, this pure dope. Call me a past on first Sunday. Watch how I step on these niggas' toes. Most of these niggas is crash dummies. No work ethic, got no code. Got no more, got no goals. But ready to die by the free code. Shit, I'm earning my wins, going hard in the paint. Don't give me no free throws. 2 double shots at the Quavo. Rims offset when I pull up. Hit the vet gas when I take off. Slap high five with my amigos. I'm real that bad. Like, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm fucking me down like, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm stroking your girl like, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm telling her mind like, come here, come here, come here. That's my shit. Come here, come here, UnoDaOne. Come here, come here, let go. Pay me in paper, blast, took a man to the bag. I'm stretching it out like it's glad. The hood graded when it's 3rd and 10. You know I get after that sack. If you locked in, we don't count no favors. Don't worry about
paying it back.
Thing like a backwood, you know she gon' get past. If he beef, we like the pressure.
Hey, you gotta vibe a little bit.
Shit done fast. I'm a syringe full up with penicillin. I go off in your ass. Boy, I ain't one of your mama little children. Better respect me like your dad. If you don't, I got a present for your white sheet and a toe tag. But little daddy, I don't want no pressure. I just want the cheddar.
You supposed to be two-stepping right now.
All of my little umbrella. Take the 300 when it's time to slide. My bitch bring the Beretta. Chocolate con when I step. Can nobody do it better?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to get that in there. I had to get that in there. It is a new day. It is Thursday. It is Thankful Thursday here in the Ones Detective Agency. And I want to hear from all of my detectives. Tell me one thing that you are thankful for today. Tell me one thing that you are thankful for. Put it in the comments. I'm going to tell you one thing I'm thankful for. Dear Heavenly Father, I am thankful for another day. I'm thankful for another chance. I'm thankful for another opportunity. Lord, I want to take this time to thank you for being all-knowing and knowing exactly what it is that I need in my life. Lord, thank you for letting me know that you don't need my help running my life, which you designed. And sometimes, Lord, I need to get my country butt out the way. I know it's several of my friends. And Lord, I want to thank you for my friends and the people that you put in place when I thought I knew who I needed. Lord, you are King of Kings. Help us to get out of the way. All of my friends that's around me now, we got the vision, we got the drive, but we think we are self-made. I did it all by myself. Lord, help us to understand that is a bold-faced lie that we are telling ourselves because we did it all because of you. Lord, help us to understand that and realize that and to continue to be the light that you designed. Help us to remain grateful, remain thankful for the smaller things that we take for granted each and every day. I just want to show one of the things that I tend to take advantage and forget about, and it's this breath right here, because that wasn't promised. Lord, thank you for another day, another chance. Thank you for being you. These blessings I ask to continue in Jesus' almighty name I pray. Amen. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for another day. I'm thankful for our journey. I'm thankful for you as friends, you as supporters. I'm thankful for all of you guys. Last night was amazing. Last night was amazing, amazing, amazing. We almost had 1,000, right? Also, last night, before we get into the show, look who's here. I finished him. I finished the whole set, y'all. Whole thing last night. Because I'm really riding an emotional high right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Definitely riding an emotional high. My mods, thanks mods, cause last night, boy, we was on fire. Y'all had to work, 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 and I big salute to y'all, man. Um, that like I said, sometimes you just got to get out the way and let God be God. Hey man, say man, don't forget to tap in to the highwaycollection.com. That's HWYcollection.com for all your drip needs. You'll probably see some advertisement here later on in the show. But we finna go ahead and get this thing rolling. We ain't finna play no more. I done talked enough. I got you in here. Oh, my watch finna die. Let me put that on the charger. I got you in here ready to work. We got the case of the evil genius, part 2. We finna get back into this thing, but what we finna do now is do the roll call. Y'all know how we doing the roll call. When you don't show up at 9:05 and you bring your butt in here talking about church finger, you trying to slide in the door, we gonna catch you, and you gonna be on what? Put it in the comments.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat drug in. Sit down, detective. Desk duty.
Hey. You'll be on desk duty if you come in here late. Y'all know the score. Y'all know the game. Let's go ahead and see who in the building. Let's get this roll call underway.
All right. Settle down. Settle down. Let's
Stop
get
calling
this
me down
done.
on them at work, boy.
Martinez, you here?
Here.
Sanchez,
Present.
Ramirez,
Didn't want to be here today.
Jenkins,
Don't call my name. You see me.
Johnson.
Is PTO
Hell,
available?
everybody's here. Let's go.
Roll call.
Hey, we in the building. Let's see which detectives came to work today. The first detective in the building, the first male detective in the door. It's my bro, the birthday goat. It's the one and only Vyoshi, the Shinobi. What's up, big dog? I appreciate you being here. What we doing for the B-Day? I know we finna do something strange for a little bit of change. Where my girl at? Where my Virgo twin sis at? Hey, y'all, you supposed to be late today. You supposed to be late today. You supposed to be on that desk duty proudly. Look who it is. It's my girl. Hey, Shell. You be rocking. You and Modesty, y'all gonna be in the building. Big salute to y'all. Hey, y'all, you, Modesty, and Nunu were busy last night. Y'all was on fire last night. Hey man, say man, I did not delete this later. If you want to go see, that was the biggest viewership. That was the biggest show. I couldn't delete it because that was it. It made history for us. I got my first 100 view live just last week. We got our first 200 view live this week. Now we got our first 1,000. We almost at 1,000. I think we like 100 away from 1,000. But we got our first over 800. So we hitting a lot of firsts, and it's because of you guys rocking out, supporting, sharing, being here, being interactive, dropping those gifts, dropping those super chats, being members. They seeing that we got a real family, it's a real following. And you and Modesty coming in there last night, and Nunu, boy, y'all was on. I said, woo, the girl had to work last night, boy. Yeah, yo. V was in the building, man. It was a lot of work, but it was people coming in. So y'all gotta stay sharp. Hey, Virgo twin, go on and get my boy right now. Get my boy right now. Yeah. Get my boy together. Yes, sir. Hey, happy birthday, bro. Man, I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad God gave you another year to be here and bless us with your talents, man. Come on, man, and use it up, man. Hey, exhaust yourself this year. Exhaust yourself. Use every talent you got from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Use it all. Hey, my girl Modesty in the building. That's Bandcamp Chronicles. Make sure you follow Bandcamp Chronicles. She has a great show, Colorful Conversations. You have to tap in and subscribe to be on the wave to know what she got going. Hey, good morning, beautiful people. Flash mob ENT. Smash the hello out of the like button on the way in. We are ready to work. Thank you, boo. We in here. Muff, thank you for that hot cocoa. Muff done dropped that hot cocoa in the chat already. If you got gifts, you need to drop some gifts. You could drop a deer. You could drop whatever you want to drop. You can also drop a super chat, a super thanks, and become a member. Shout out to Sharon being the Flash Mob member, the big package. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Good morning, Muff. Hey, tap in with my girl Muff, Alicia Henley. That's attention to detail. She is a brand partner, a brand marketing partner
brand merchandising partner of the One's Detective Agency. But I'm talking too fast, going too quick. Muff, we in the horizontal chat, but that horizontal be going crazy now. That horizontal, and now that vert be going crazy too. Hey, happy, yeah, I can't call him a chocolate king. I can't call him a I'm gonna say, you see what she said? Hey, I'm about to head to that other chat. Get on in there. Oh, today is his day. Yes, sir, Ski. Yo, we in here, man. Show love to bro. Ooh, Uno, I can't stay here. Uno, it's little. Yeah, see, it got you in the middle, huh? It got you in the middle. My face is all in the place, man. Hey, this is my other. You can't play through the. You can play the whole thing all the way through. I did. I rocked that thing. Come on out, preacher. Hey, we got a new detective in the building. What's up? Let me make sure I get your name. Dedron? What's up, Dedron? I hope you enjoy yourself. We about to get into the case right now. I had to check into all my detectives. You are on a probationary period. So if you show up tonight at 9:05 p.m. or tomorrow morning at 9:05 a.m., you will get your badge and become official detective. If you come in after 9:05 after you get your badge, you will be on desk duty in charge of the warrants. Welcome in. Hey, detectives, OG detectives, show our new detectives some love. Welcome them in. Show them around the precinct. Oh my God, he's awesome. He is the man, the myth, and the legend. Hey, I'm thankful to spend another birthday with my boo. Amen. Desk duty. Tap your favorite emoji to the right and show some love to the host. Hit that, man. Make them emojis float. I like seeing them hearts, though. Hey, she took me up, took me through there. Yeah, where we going, twin? Yeah, they have me over here in the dungeon today. They got you in the dungeon. Nah, get out that dungeon. Hey, y'all, cross the street. Yeah, come on over here. When I say we work, yeah, y'all had to work last night. Hey, love y'all. Tap in, attention to detail. Tap in with my girl Muff. You're going to see Team Horizontal. Okay, yo, what team you repping? Horizontal Alert. Hey, first one to 50 taps. Is the winner. You see them hearts. Welcome, new detectives in the other chat. Just know that dog was your practice run, Dedron. Yeah. Hey, we done talked to all our detectives, everybody in the building. Anything come in after this, guess where they're going? Desk duty. All I want to say is, y'all, let's get to this case. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's do our thing.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
suspect, the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's Detective Agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
Hey, y'all. This ain't a chat to be doing all that crazy stuff with, bro. We gonna keep it P. Welcome in, Donovan Dixon. 4847. No, bro. I am not gay. But like my girl Modesty said, come check out. Check it out tomorrow. Let's get into the case.
To Daniel's interview, where the detective is about to learn something troubling about the couple's marriage.
And I guess at what point did she tell you that he recontacted her this last time?
It was either November 1st or November 2nd. It was It was after she had gotten a picture of me at work that she brought me up to speed on that.
Gotcha, okay. And the first contact that he initially made with her was back on October 2nd. I guess why that month gap, do you think, before she told you?
I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Sure. And she didn't mention that to me, that you guys were having a rough time currently. You guys in the process?
I'm not lying, bro. I'm back here rolling. Cause listen, I understand, but y'all, it's sometimes these people that's really on here being professional and trying to have my people not playing with you, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Let's get back to the case.
Separating, getting divorced, or working through things?
To be determined.
Mom, you two,
my brother.
Hey, we need to talk to somebody because they always giving my girl a hard time. I'm gonna get you a new security badge so you can get in the door better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a new security badge, bro. I got to, cause they be doing my girl wrong as hell.
Matthew is a cop.
The ponytail hurts.
So I have a.
I made this. My hair is not like that. It's like this.
Steel baton.
Yeah.
As I said, not right now, but otherwise, it's on me all the time. I sleep with it next to me. I've bought some additional security cameras for the house. So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife.
Yeah, I can see that. So, with that being, I know that Christine, we put her car on a lift on Tuesday afternoon to see if there's any sort of GPS tracking or anything like that. We couldn't find anything on the car. If Anthony is watching you guys, it's going to be in person from a distance or nearby or however. So that poses an interesting issue in of itself.
Hey, Detective Sharice says, tell them that like button not matching them comments. They ain't clocking in. Make sure you clock in. We are 15 deep throughout the platform. Hit that like button when you come in now. Clock in, get your money on.
From Daniel's reactions, it's clear the stalking is taking a toll on him too.
He's really trying to keep his story straight, V. You can tell. Look at his tweet. Look at this. Bro, let's revisit. Let's revisit old girl, his wife. Let's look at his wife right now and look at this gentleman. It's the same thing that I was saying. Bro is insecure about him. He got a little hot, little cute little wife that's still kind of put together, you know what I'm saying? So he done went this whole route with, this man wants you. So, you know what I'm saying? He done seen that they had some interaction and he felt insecure about the ex-boyfriend. So he wanted to get up out of there. But I want to know, like D said yesterday, was insurance money involved? I don't know. We're going to get back to the case and find out. Let's see.
His wife is terrified, his family feels haunted, and he's struggling to understand how any of this is happening. Detective Martinez wraps up the interview, but
he looked like one of them cartoon characters from Ed, and Eddie. I don't love this view either. Go to the horizontal. If you don't like the vertical, go to the horizontal one. The horizontal one is in the building. Hey V, be on your P's and Q's. The timeouts and deletes today. Please, I can't. Hey, hold it. Happy birthday, V. Oh, the granddad from City Greens. Oh, what you know about City Greens? What you know about Dipper?
Something Daniel said lingers in the back of his mind. He revealed that he didn't know about the stalking for almost a month. Not until Crystal finally showed him the email with the photo taken outside his workplace. So Martinez decides to look deeper into the family dynamic, and what he finds is concerning. He learns that the couple have been going through a rough patch recently. Nothing hostile or dangerous, but they were trying to work things out, doing what they believed was best for their kids and holding their family together the best they could. With how much the stalker seemed...
Why didn't the wife know that they was on the fritz? Why didn't the wife mention to the detective that, oh man, our relationship is not good? Cause you know why she didn't mention that? Cause this jagaloon that we looking at is lying.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Stop all that lying. Back to the case.
To know about their lives, Martinez briefly wonders if someone inside the home might be manipulating the situation. And for a moment, he even considers the possibility that Daniel might be messing with his wife as some twisted way of trying to fix their marriage. But that idea is quickly dismissed. There is no evidence backing any of it, and all signs still point to Anthony. Not to mention Crystal.
She had no clue. Crystal had no clue that her loving husband was trying to take her out using the stalker ex-boyfriend. She was flustered. But modesty and detectives, fellow detectives, don't you think if I got a stalker stalking me and the detectives is asking me about my life, the first thing I'm going to say, if we on the verge of divorce, like me and my husband been going through a rough patch, or me and my wife been going through a rough patch right now, but I got a stalker stalking him, they're going to his job, they got a stalker, you know what I'm saying? That would have just came out in conversation, I would think. Am I off base with that? Or, yeah, well, no, you're probably right. Let me know in the comments. We back to the case.
Herself is fully convinced her ex is behind the stalking campaign.
Look, he done fooled her.
Throughout November, the harassment continues to escalate with more messages and threats. Crystal continues documenting everything and constantly monitors her cameras. By early December, she finally receives a message that gives her the smallest breath of air. Hey, gorgeous. I can't visit you anymore. No more Colorado time. My girlfriend doesn't want us talking without her. She says you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him. For the first time in weeks, Crystal and her family feel a brief sense of relief.
Okay. Darren Kringle, he definitely married up Crystal Kringle. I mean, come on. You could tell she got a little spunk about her. You could tell she got a little about her. Daniel he just money. He just stability.
It sounds like Anthony is backing off, maybe even leaving the state. But in reality, this is just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before he strikes. The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over the Ring doorbell camera, and slips inside the house.
I got to run that back because I ain't seen nobody slip in front of the camera. It looked like oh no. Hey, Bookie. Where you been? Where you been this morning? Where you been at, love? We've been looking for you. We done went to the back of the precinct. We done went to the night shift precinct in case we thought we lost you in there. You thought you had fell asleep. You were putting away some files. I ain't see you on the camera. Was that you that came in that Ring camera and put that tape on the Ring camera? Was that you? Well, hey, we come on in. You gonna go on the desk today. We gonna see if you got a little PTO. Modesty, do Love got a little PTO?
Sergeant Hansy, I got another one of these late detectives that can help you write out tickets and organize the junk closet. Welcome to desk duty, detectives.
Hey, longer than baby had you outside, that is good to go. Because they got you out there burning up some energy. That's good. Hey, that was you. Oh, that was you on that Ring camera? Okay. Oh, February. She said you can use PTO February, so you on the warrants today. Let's get back to the case. We might need one.
Minutes later,
and
Crystal
it's V's birthday
drives
today.
back home, pulls into the garage, and steps out of the car. She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside. And the moment she closes the car door...
Hold up. I got to run that bike because I ain't see nobody come in front of the camera.
Like bite.
All right, now say it. Say it how I said it.
That really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bite, street, bite, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said, it ain't like hard and it's just back. That sounds
Now,
weird
see, I
though.
felt like you was free.
Hey, the Law Master. The Law Master, thank you for those 2 jewels. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the show. And subscribe. Let's run these back. Pay attention to the ring camera, guys.
The day starts
Detective
like every
Sharice
other
said,
day.
happy birthday,
Daniel
V!
leaves for work while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over
Okay, let's watch.
the Ring doorbell.
Ain't nobody approached the door. Nobody approached the door. Did y'all see anyone approach the door? I'm going to run that back one more again. Where that booty at?
In reality, this is just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before he strikes. The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door.
See, look right there in that corner, in that front door box right there on the right-hand side. Keep looking. Tell me when you see somebody approach the Ring camera. That man came from inside that door and put that damn tape on that Ring camera himself. He put the tape on the Ring camera. Here you go.
Tapes over the Ring doorbell camera and slips inside the house.
Nothing.
Minutes later.
Nothing. Nobody walked up, passed by, drove by, skipped by. Nothing. Your plan wasn't even thought through all the way. No one came. You want to reach out the door. You did that from the inside. Fool, man, give me some cuffs, bro.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
Crystal
that warrant
drives
so I
back
won't
home,
get arrested
pulls
for,
into the garage, and steps out of the car.
He thought he was.
She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside, and the moment she closes the car door, he attacks. The stalker strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her, and leaves her bleeding on the floor. After months of plotting, this is the moment he'd been waiting.
And that's what you do. That's the way that you chose to bludgeon her and then hit her. Man, bro. Thanks for that warrant. Lock him up. Yeah, he didn't. Nobody came unless he a ghost. That boy had that ghost dad. He didn't walk up. He was already in the door. Absolutely. That boy reached around the screen though, like a jagaloon, bro. Like he's a goof, bro. For that ring camera action, he got to be a dog for that one, bro. Don't you remember you is a little ugly doggy? You said you'll be coming back, your ugly self. Ugly, 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 oh, ugly. You were ugly, ugly little dog. Doom, doom, doom. We'll get back to hear what this Jagaloon got to say right after these messages.
The One's Detective Agency exclusive. The One's Detective Agency. High quality The One's hoodie is available on melanatedmushroomllc.com. High quality fashion. Left side badge with the left badge on the wrist. Top of the line merchandise. High quality. You could own one too. Tap in with melanatedmushroomllc.com. This is a flash mob presentation.
Later that morning, Daniel tries calling Crystal from his office, but she doesn't answer or respond to texts. Hours pass, and there's still no sign of her, so Daniel finally decides to call police.
Springfield Dispatcher speaking.
Make sure you tap in with My boy Vyoshi the Shinobi, the birthday boy. Put happy birthday, V, in the comments. If you did it already, do it again. We celebrating. If you follow my boy Vyoshi the Shinobi on Facebook, find your favorite picture of Vyoshi, put happy birthday on your Facebook page and tag him. We showing love. That's what we doing. But if I'm a husband and I can't reach my wife, and I done text and I done called, my first thought is not to call the police. My first thought is I'm finna clock my ass out of the precinct. I'm finna use a little bit of that PTO time because I'd have been working hard, and I'm going to drive exactly to that house to see what the hell going on. And he did not think, he thought he was so smart till he was dumb. You made some rookie green ass mistakes. And you a dog for that, brother. You, my friend, not a dog. You going to jail.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo ass.
My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this
I'm
feels
on the way.
really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And
he made sure that he put
like,
that stalker tagline in there because he had them setting up the stalker angle. But Jagaloon, what are you going to do when them folks come talk to the said stalker and he got an alibi? He ain't nowhere near you. He ain't talked to your gal in months after he done tried to link up with her. She told him no, she had you. Your gal was being a stand-up woman. Because when you got a bad one, you gotta know that some other fellas think she bad too. So they gonna come at her. But she stood on your name. She said, nah, slime ball. I got me a happily married situation. This my dude. And if you think this is a relationship, I'm dead in this, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you took a good woman, a faithful woman, one that you dated up with. Y'all know what I'm about to say, man. Let's get back to the case.
Kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Within minutes of Daniel's call, an officer is dispatched to the Krug residence to check on Crystal. At the same time, Daniel also calls Crystal's mother, asking her to go check on her daughter, sending her straight into the worst.
Oh, you a dog for that. You know you just blinked her on the head and mink, mink, mink. You sent her mama, bro. You sent her mama to find her body to give her that. Oh, you a nasty. I got to bring out, you know who, when they're a big dog, who we call? What dog off the K9 unit do we need for this man right now? Put it in the comments. I need 3. Tiffany, hey, Mom. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. You're a new detective. You on your probationary period. I'm your lead detective. I'm UnoDaOne, the host. These are your other detectives that you see in the comments. This is the morning crew. We have a night crew and a morning crew. This is the morning crew. Welcome into the show. If you show up again tomorrow, you'll get your badge. You'll be a detective. You'll be one of those ones. But I gotta tell you, Till. Listen. If you come back and you don't be here at 9:05, you're gonna have to do the warrants. You're gonna be on desk duty like Lovelace, Detective Lovelace is in charge of the warrants. So anytime we need to arrest anybody, she gotta drop a warrant in the comments. You feel me? Welcome in, love. I hope you enjoy the show. New detective in the building, OG detectives, make her feel welcome. We back to the show.
Moment of her life. While she makes her way there, the officer reaches the house first.
Hey, she hit it. He's a dog for what he did. So I got to bring out Master P. You ugly. You're ugly. You're ugly. Bitch, I'm ugly. I represent for all the ugly doggies. Third Wall, Uptown, Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm about it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from the
Well, we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly.
He a dog for that. And if they got that video, Tiffany, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I was just, I'm their neighbor, and they called me like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh yeah, he sent us as well. So
yeah, I'm like, I don't
just next door. Okay.
All right, well, you got this.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
See, look. He called everybody around. Go check on Whoop the Boo. Go check on Crystal. Go check on Crystal. Go check on Crystal. He a dog, man. Get him. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he didn't go check because he a coward. He's a coward, bro. He's definitely.
The house looks quiet, and the officer doesn't notice anything wrong from the outside. But before he clears the call and drives off, something nags at him. So he brings his patrol car a little closer to check the garage, where he's about to uncover a trap.
Now that's some good police work, boy. That's some good police. Hey, somebody. I'm hard on police when I be doing the dispatch, but I need to have something that say "good job, detective" or something like that. So somebody remind me to do the graphic "a good job, detective," because this is great. That was great police working. That's outside of the box thinking right there, bro. Hey. Oh, it's an emergency. It's a tap break. Tap break. If you haven't been here for a tap break, what you need to do right now, this is a tap break. You have to put the words tap break in the comments. Define your favorite emoji on the right-hand side of YouTube. The heart, the smiley face, the celebration, the surprise face, or the 100. And you get that emoji and you tap that as many times as you can. Keep up with your number. Come back and put your number in the comments and see if you're the winner. We're going to start tap break in 5, 4, 3. No, yes, he absolutely did this, set it up for months, and went to work like a regular day, love. So how many taps did you get? How many taps did you get during that break? Make sure you tap in with my girl, Modest Moments. You see her right here, Bandcamp Chronicles 25. I wish they would change her junk back. She sounds like a rogue officer that's doing Black Ops work. Black Camp, you know what I'm saying? Bandcamp Chronicles 25, Special Agent. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't thugging like that. She is the smart detective. She is the one on the computer. Okay? She's no, Uno, you need to go 3 blocks left. Hey, my girl. Horizontal. Hey! What you repping? Put that H if you horizontal, put that B if you vert, bruh. What you repping?
As the officer leans in for a closer look, he spots a body lying on the floor, motionless, with blood smeared across the wall.
Oh, you talking about Pastor Mike? Pastor Mike started tripping. Pastor Mike said, I want all that money on you. I ain't split nothing. I want it all. I said, well, Pastor Mike. Yeah, 66. Okay, thank you, Uno. Yep. Kathy Smith. Hey, Kathy, thank you for being here. Welcome in. You are a new detective. Hope I can see you again tomorrow at 9:05 or tonight at 9:05 p.m. for the night shift. When you come back tomorrow, you will officially get your official badge and become one of them ones. Welcome in. Yes. He was just pure evil. Tap break. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you. Hey, Kathy. Y'all welcome Kathy in. We got a new detective in. Y'all welcome her in. Horizontal 1 because I was still tapping. I got 70 something on both platforms. You going crazy. You are the smarts. You are the smarts. Hey, H-Town over here. Yeah, not a whole thug. Love, can't you see it? No, we can't see it. Back to the case.
151, send medical, and 110, I need a 4 sentry. I got a female down in the garage. Rockville Police! Rockville Police!
Did he say Roguefield?
Oh, shit. Holy shit.
The officer steps into the garage to find Crystal with what looks like a severe head injury, so he immediately begins performing CPR, working on her for several moments with no success before opening the garage door to give medics access. But instead of paramedics, someone else soon arrives.
Garage is open now.
Oh my God, he a dog, boy.
Hello? Hello, ma'am. I need you to stay out, please.
Okay.
Man, that man sent that woman mama over there to find her body. Why did you call her mama? Bro, you don't have a heart, bro. You knew you did this to your wife, left her slump in the garage, then called her mama to go find her body. What kind of sick individual does, bro? You a dog for that, bro. You're a real dog, bro.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
He working toward that, bro. Look at her. You know, broke that lady's heart.
As the garage door is lifted to get medics in, Crystal's mother catches a brief glimpse inside. Just long enough to see an officer performing CPR on her daughter. Before she can process what she's seeing, another officer quickly arrives to shield her from this nightmare.
Bam! I need you to come over here for a minute, okay? So we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay?
Oh my God, that got making me chill.
I know. Do me a favor. Go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name?
Linda.
Linda? Yeah. Okay. My name's Officer Zamora. Okay. I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can.
Please tell me she's okay.
I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her. And I think she's doing okay, okay?
My husband called.
She did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay? I need to tag out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from fall.
And he done been on it. He said, I need to tag out. Burnt out. Arms burnt. Cord tore up from doing CPR. Y'all know I was a medic, so I've been in these situations. Like I told you, I did this in the streets before. This crazy the way he did that mom, bro. Oh my God. That got my head gone right now, man. Holy smokes. In your mind, bro, what did you hope to accomplish? To cause that mom more pain? Like what, bro? What kind of man? Like, woo! Back to the case.
Falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one. Yep. Husband said there was a stalker threatening to kidnap her, so I don't know. Yeah, she's unresponsive. Decent head wound.
Where we have more room at the
Holy smokes, man.
While medics continue working on Crystal inside the garage, an officer stands outside reassuring a distressed woman who's just arrived, unaware that this is Crystal's mother. She's shaken and terrified by the horrors she witnessed inside the garage. Linda would later learn that none of this was random, and finding her daughter...
What is his motive, bruh? All he's shown so far that he was an insecure jerk, bro. He was just insecure. He married up. He had a pretty beautiful wife. What the hell, Chuck? What was his name? Darren? I'm still trying to understand what his motive was. Love says, this is when we give extra thanks that our mental doesn't work this way. Amen. Grateful. Kathy says, husband's IQ is low as his soul. Amen. I think it's even lower, Kathy. I think it's either lower. Bro, right. This is when we give extra thanks. Man, I don't even remember his name. Darren or something.
Like this
Dweez.
was always part of a twisted plan. Back inside the garage, medics keep working, still trying to revive Crystal, not yet aware of the fatal wound hidden beneath her clothing.
So they didn't even know she was shot. They really doing CPR on a dead body. I've been there before.
Guys, you see?
I did that in front of my Marines. Ooh, story time, real quick. We was at a training evolution, 2003. It's called SR-10. It's where the tanks go and they shoot live rounds in the fields of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. They shoot live sabot and heat rounds that knock down buildings and blow up cars and do it. We shoot them and train for war, right? One of my Marines was giving a briefing that when we have he have his Marines standing like information, and he giving them what's the activity today. Okay, we're gonna go down range, we're gonna shoot 3 rounds here, we're gonna traverse, we're gonna go there, you know what I'm saying, just giving them the layout of what to do at the tank part. And he dropped, boom, had a massive heart attack. Me being a corpsman, I'm doing CPR, but I check this while I'm doing CPR, and we know he's gone, he's blue, his lips blue, he's out of there. But the boys are there, so we got to keep performing our job so they'll know that we're going to exhaust everything we can to try to keep you here. And I salute them for doing that, but they didn't even know she was gone because they didn't see her fatal wound. He's caused so much trauma and drama and unnecessary heartbreak in this one case. It's crazy.
Anything other than a fall type of wound?
What's up? Gash on the chest.
We getting ready to hit lunch break.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a stop wound there. That's ready. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
The dispatch could tell us the husband called in to check on her. I don't know right now, but dispatch should have it.
So we have a visible stab wound, you guys?
Yes.
Right above her heart. Okay, then let's...
Yeah, he definitely got to get life, bro. I hope he gets... I hope he gets the chair. Do they still have the electric chair? That's what he
said. He couldn't
what about
reach
fire
for
squad? They got that.
We don't know if it's within 10 minutes.
He needs to be lathered with peanut butter and tied down with 6 cane corsos that ain't eating 2-3 months. That's how he need to go.
Yes, man. Okay, yeah.
Husband has not been able to reach her by any means for a few hours. Yeah. Stab wound in the chest. Let Henry know that.
Medics work for only a few minutes before realizing there's nothing.
And Muff, y'all just figured out why I chose not to continue to be in the medical field, because I attached to people too much. That junk be too heavy. But I can't do it. Hey man, hey, welcome in 10 man, women. Listen, hey, you can be you. You can be you. But 10, hey, not me, brother, not me. Welcome in. We back to the case.
Nothing more they can do. Beside Crystal's body, tucked inside her purse, the officer notices a handgun she never even had time to reach for. With the immediate area secure, officers spread out throughout the house, searching.
She didn't reach for it because it was her husband. She didn't reach for the gun because it was her husband. She was familiar she was familiar with her assailant.
Every room for the attacker, but no one is inside. And as officers step outside the home, they start noticing small details that don't line up with an impulsive crime.
Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. And Martinez was involved, and Martinez just said, hey, this is a big old... I don't know, dude. I don't know the history on that part. Martinez does, though, and he said he's coming in. So, other than that, we're just kind of securing the scene and waiting for detectives, you know? See what they need. I kicked that, yeah. That's interesting.
There's some good policing going on right here, man.
Yeah. That is very interesting. Almost like dude might have stuck around from this way. And
yeah, for sure, love.
I wonder if maybe the door was unlocked. That's how he got in. And then
you know what, dude?
Hey,
you know what?
Shout out, love.
I
Thank
kicked
you.
it and it went pretty easy. So I'm going to say no deadbolt.
It wasn't deadbolted. It was just handle was locked.
I saw her, came around, booted it.
Officers quickly confirmed the door was unlocked, and a strip of blue tape had been placed over the Ring doorbell camera. Whoever did this clearly planned it and came prepared. As police continue searching the scene, more family members begin arriving one by one, each of them unknowingly walking into the worst moment of their lives while officers prepare.
Did y'all see him? Did y'all see him?
To deliver the news no family ever wants to hear.
I don't know anything.
Hey, if you're a new detective, you just tapping in. This right here that's our internal affairs. They make sure we good to go. They ask questions sometimes. So, hey, if you see the ones detective agency, just know, be on your P's and Q's. And with that being said, I think they came to make sure that I knew it was time for lunch. It is time for lunch. Put lunch break in the comments. The words lunch break in the comments. Find the heart emoji or the celebration emoji. Tap that 30 times. And we'll be back after this lunch break. And fellowship with your co-workers in the comments. Ask them how their day going, what they got planned. Talk a little bit to your co-workers. We'll be right back.
Say, baby, we got them eggs. And we got the etouffee for you if you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
Family, I'm Vyoshi.
Hey y'all, and I'm Cheryl.
And we're Melanated Mushrooms. We're a husband and wife duo that's been together for over 22 years.
And we provide wellness through mushrooms, herbs, and art.
We're also both visual art teachers who love blending creativity with wellness.
And our mission is to empower communities to take control of their health through the power of mushrooms while inspiring mindful, cruelty-free living.
We make mushrooms approachable, fun, and fear-free by creating innovative ways to enjoy them, like our signature mushy slushy.
So every Wellness Wednesdays, we'll bring you munchies and medicinals where we explore the power of mushrooms, herbs, and holistic living.
We'll try new teas, share recipes, and introduce wellness products that inspire mindful living. We'll also transform your favorite meals into delicious, plant-based versions and share compassionate alternatives for everyday life.
Wellness is meant to be lived, learned, and shared. So we'll share our experiences and take you along with us as we grow, experiment, and discover new mindful ways to live better and thrive naturally.
So hit that subscribe button, join us on our journey, and grow with us.
Say, baby, we got them eggs. And we got the etouffee for you if you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
I don't know anything just yet. Are you
But no, it's her mom. She's the mom. Family friend.
Family friend?
Family friend from down the street. I live in the blue house there. We asked her to come knock on the door.
Okay. Is her husband almost here?
Is he? Is she gone?
We want to give you guys all the information all together. Okay. We don't want to have to repeat the information over and over for you guys to continue anything. So.
He said he was on. What did we do to her? No, no. They won't say. They won't say. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh.
Who's in charge? Who can we talk to? We'd like to know what happened.
Absolutely. And as soon as someone frees up who can tell you, I'll send them your way, okay?
Our son's on his way.
Is this your daughter, sir, or your daughter-in-law?
That was my daughter.
This is your daughter, and so her brother is on his way.
With Crystal's father and brother now at the scene, the weight of what's happened settles over the family, and it grows heavier by the minute. The only person missing is Crystal's husband, Daniel, the man who feared he wouldn't be able to protect her for weeks.
Welcome back from lunch. I hope you had a good time. Make sure you tap in with Melanated Mushrooms. Tap in with my boy Vyoshi the Shinobi, the birthday guy. Tap in with my brother. Tap in with my girl Cheryl. And we're going to have more commercial breaks as we go. Wanted to make lunch break a little shorter, but we changed up the format, trying to see how it fits. Back to the case.
Now he's on his way to find out those fears have come true. As they wait for him, detectives arrive at the scene and begin coordinating their next steps to hunt down whoever did this. Little do they know, the killer they're looking for is still in the area, much closer than they think.
He's a major coward.
I pulled my car around to the garage just to see if her car was in the garage, and I immediately saw her at the base of the stairs, blood smear on the wall. And I came around and booted the front door. It turns out it wasn't locked. There's also a piece of masking tape over the ring camera, almost like somebody approached from the side and taped it. Okay. And then maybe she opened the door for somebody. First thing I noticed was,
look at the angle of the tape. It went like down, right? So that it ain't, if somebody came from the side and tried to put the tape over it, just think about it. If I'm coming from the side and I'm trying to put tape over it, I got to go over the top of the camera. So it's going to be like, boom. It's going to be like a straight across, or it's going to be kind of tilted down because I'm taller than the ring camera, and just the angle of the motion is going down. That was going from up to down, like somebody came from the inside and did it the opposite way. He didn't think this stuff through, bro. Your plan was not even a good plan. But these guys, these some real detectives, boy. Hey, I know they locking buku people up. They ain't missing a detail.
they noticed.
They on his butt,
tearing the shirt and everything off. She got a good stab wound right there.
Yes, Kathy, he knows.
That's what we got.
He knows.
Husband should be here any minute.
Okay, so I need another detective up here to start working with canvassing. I need you to stay here, and Martinez is coming here, so he'll be good. With that, I want you and Martinez to work on this. I want to give Here's the thing. Well, we got to be careful. We have to be careful. We don't know. Anybody that's here is still suspect. So we need to.
Ooh, look at him. He was like, yo, it's the stop. He was like, no, we got to be careful. Ooh, I like these boys. They not playing. Kathy. Evil, stupid. But I wish there was some more adjectives we could throw in there, Kathy. D-Fool, he's a dweeb.
Be sure that we stay focused.
That's what I can give.
As investigators discuss plans to interview Crystal's family and her husband Daniel, he arrives on scene, cutting the conversation short. And right away, he makes it clear to everyone that he's nothing more than a devastated victim, overwhelmed.
Do y'all see this butthole? I'm sorry. Do you see this fool on the ground hugging himself? Boy, if you don't get your stupid butt up off that ground, you go.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo ass.
Prison.
By what's happened to his wife.
Okay, I need you to stay back, sir.
That's my house.
I understand. I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
I see why he was insecure. That man don't have no athletic bone in his body. Did y'all see that run? Did y'all see that? I got to run that back, y'all. I got to run it back. We got to
like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That bit really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bite, screet, bite, pipe. Bite, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I see it. It ain't like hard enough just back. That sounds weird.
Now see, I felt like you was free.
Family's over here. Family's over here.
Don't worry. Dallas. Precious.
And then questions right now.
Don't touch him, Dad.
A lot of answers for you. But you know what you want to do right now. You can have all that.
Together, so that you guys know.
Hold on, let me get out the way. You're wilding on the ground. Who is this one? Bro, you ain't shed not one tear.
What could have said? Someone
you didn't shed one tear, bro.
At this time, officers have no reason to suspect Daniel of anything, so they treat him with care as he goes through this traumatic moment. But beneath that devastation lies a cold, heartless man, because Daniel knows exactly what happened inside that garage, and Daniel is the killer.
His acting job was trash. Oh man, bro. He got me upset. Muff, like he was trying to crank up. Thank you all. You got the likes and support is the channel. You all are appreciated. Thank you. Love, we are the only ones on this one. Hey, thank you all that double tap the screen for the likes. Please hit subscribe and tell a friend. That's a toddler run. She doesn't look like she's buying it, whoever she is. Yeah, I don't know who that lady is. Man, you already saw her. Shell, I think so, honey. I'm going back and forth on both platforms. Like, look at his face, bro.
Himself.
What a dweeb.
Every tear and shaking breath is part of his act. One he will continue selling to police and Crystal's family, standing just a few feet away.
She's the neighbor. Okay, thank you, Kathy. See? Kathy, girl, I like you, Kathy. See, you keep us sharp. That's why we need you to come back tomorrow, Kathy, so you can get your badge, so you can be official detective, because you are picking up on the details. I forgot. Thank you, Mom. That's the neighbor. Bet. See? That's what I'm talking about. It's a team. Kathy, we're a team. Yeah, Kathy on it. Yeah.
They're not going to say, no, this is anything. We're just going to tell her that. You're not going to tell her. We don't tell. This is a family matter. We're just going to figure out a reunification. Let's take care of it. Just make sure that transportation.
As this tragedy unfolds, Crystal's mother embraces Daniel, trying to comfort him, having no idea the man she's holding is the one who murdered.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him, Mom. He caused this pain to you. I wish Mama knew. I wish her brother knew. Because her brother, he looked like he a goddamn, get with him.
Her daughter. Unfortunately for officers, the hardest part of the job still isn't over. As the family grieves outside the home, a detective is sent to the school to pick up Crystal's children, who still have no idea what happened to their mother.
Kathy.
When the detective finds
Detective
Crystal's
says, "Come
eldest
back tonight,
daughter, she's
9:05
already
p.m.
shaken. She's been
You can see
watching
us
the
out. We gonna be
live
on the-
camera feed on her phone
streets,
and
though.
saw enough to know something terrible happened. But what she tells the detective
We gonna be
next
doing body
is what
cams
truly
tonight.
alarms her. Her mother's stalker has been hinting at something far darker recently, and he might have deadly plans for the rest of the family.
My phone notified me of my house cameras going off. There was police at my house and an ambulance, and there was a stretcher. I couldn't bring myself to see who was on the stretcher, so I call my mom and dad. My dad picks
Where
up
are we
and
at?
he's crying.
Is this a college dorm?
They're probably about 7 minutes away. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, something happened. Okay, that's why you're here. Okay,
You know what's going on?
I do, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, because we're still actively investigating what's going on out there. So I don't want to give you wrong information. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay.
Yeah, Jill.
What has been going on at home?
So this dude has been threatening my mom.
Man.
Stalking her, taking photos of my dad, saying that he's going to kill him.
Who do we know who this person is?
One of her ex. I don't know his name.
Like an ex-boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they broke up a while ago. They ended it as friends. So this has all come to a really big shock to her. And then so he's been contacting her from different numbers, sending pictures of my dad, saying he's gonna kill them. He hasn't mentioned anything about me and my siblings yet, which is good. He's like, he posted something to a website, trying to recruit guys to like help him with whatever plan he's doing. And then he's like,
How did you guys learn about that?
He's been contacting my mom through all of this, so my mom has contacted the police, and she has like a whole bunch of people on the case. But the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him, and she's not. And so,
Helping him like try to kill your dad?
Yeah, and so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And so she's been trying to protect herself.
What Crystal's daughter reveals isn't just alarming, it's sickening. Because this so-called stalker isn't just threatening the family, he's twisting the narrative inside their home. He's making it look like Crystal was secretly working with him to kill Daniel, manipulating the kids into believing their own mother is dangerous while positioning Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection. To the kids, their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To detectives, Daniel starts to look like
he flipped the kids on the mom to make it feel like she was a cheating spouse. Oh, you a dog. He a dog for that, bro. I'm sorry. He gotta be a big dog. I should be ugly, but I just can't let it show, baby. I should be pretty, but I just can't let it show. I should be pretty, but I'm way too ugly. All the things you should have said, but you never said. And all the things you should have did, but you never did. You could have said I was ugly and you didn't. Oh, darling, you so cold. Kathy, he thought he was smarter than the average Bill, but he was a filthy dog. I can't stand him, Kathy. Let's get back to the case.
a victim, and to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan. It's a disturbing, genius level of premeditation, carried out by a man willing to use anyone,
I hope that boy
even his
gets
own
to
children.
jail.
The detective logs this information and coordinates with Crystal's sister-in-law, Kate, to get the children safely out of the school. Back at the crime scene, detectives continue their work. They canvass the neighborhood, speak with neighbors, and begin collecting every CCTV clip they can find to reconstruct the killer's movements. By this point, there's enough evidence tying Crystal's ex-boyfriend Anthony to months of harassment, allowing police to obtain a nationwide arrest warrant for stalking. Departments across the country are notified to be on the lookout for him. Additionally, with a homicide on their hands and a killer on the loose, investigators can escalate the case and issue exigent circumstance warrants to service providers to finally speed up the digital data they've been waiting on. If Martinez received those files weeks earlier, things might have been very different. In the meantime, Daniel, along with the rest of the family, is taken to the police station for formal interviews.
I agree.
At this stage, it's standard procedure, and investigators are simply looking to collect statements. But about 2 hours later, when detectives finally sit down with Daniel, his routine interview will begin to take a very different turn.
So, your home security system, you access that through your personal phone?
Google Nest.
It's Google Nest. Okay. Okay.
Just push home.
Okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many different cameras do you have?
4. Doorbell. Side of the house, driveway, back door.
How long have you had it?
Doorbell, a couple years. The others, all since September. We had an intruder. I called the police. He came when we had a garage intruder.
A month after Daniel reported the garage intruder back in September is when the stalking first began, and by then, the couple had already installed multiple cameras around the house, plus their Ring doorbell. But even with all that security, and after police confirmed they had no GPS trackers on their cars, the stalker still found a way to follow them, sending Crystal a photo of Daniel walking into work and texting her about seeing her at the dentist. So as the detective scrolls through the surveillance footage to understand the timeline, he notices something strange that catches Daniel off guard.
He's weak.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off. If you lose internet or in the app, you can turn them off.
And who has the ability to turn off the cameras? Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Christine, me, and God,
it's all right. It's all right, Dan.
They ask you who has access to turn on and off your home security camera, and you say your wife, and oh my God, I can't think. Oh my God, I can't think. No.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Stop all that lying, Daniel.
Home shows all 4.
Oh, perfect.
Home. I can settings.
Okay.
Oh, just us.
Just us. Okay.
The detective's question here isn't by chance. It's prompted by something peculiar he noticed on the surveillance app. All of the home's cameras shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m. Only the camera pointed outside the garage remains active during that entire 2-hour window. This instantly narrows the murder time frame to those 2 hours. Just then, Martinez finally arrives at the interview room. He's the lead detective who's been handling Crystal's stalking.
Hey, Martinez came right in. He ain't sit across the room from my boy. He got real close. He looked Martinez. They've been waiting for Martinez, right? How many times we done heard? Well, Martinez on the way. Oh, hey. Even old boy with the trench coat that was directing, he was like, hey, you go here, you go there, you go there, you go here. And they had their plan, but he was like, well, Martinez on the way. Everybody eyes got big with me. Martinez on the way. Hey, My boy Martinez in the building now. But y'all see how Martinez ain't come with no rigmarole. That boy came right there, got knee to knee with him. Hey, my boy. Like, Martinez look like he finna do something. Let's see what he talking about. Let's see what
Case for months,
Martinez
and now
talking
that
about.
case has become something far worse. He sits down with her devastated husband, feeling the weight of the loss they both couldn't prevent. They didn't save Crystal. They couldn't protect her. And now they're here, mourning her loss, trying to piece together what happened.
Hey, Shells with the 30 jewels. Hey, high five. Thank you, Shell. Thank you.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry I didn't answer. I actually wasn't in today.
As Daniel breaks down, something catches Martinez's attention. Daniel is crying, but there are no tears. The detective finds it strange and more than a little concerning. Wanting to probe deeper, Martinez asks for a moment alone with Daniel to see what's really going on.
Hey, Martinez, like, hey, Steve, let me talk to bro real quick. Hey, let's see what he's gonna do.
Beneath the surface, and the moment he starts asking questions, things get heated, fast.
I know you said that you don't think that there was somebody else.
Okay.
She said, okay. Why do you keep asking? I'm just trying to put everything together to kind of get a bigger picture, because you said that she's been acting
got him rattled already.
Being very secretive and information for you. So I'm just trying to understand, I guess, so we can backtrack what she's been doing this past month.
Martinez's question here is telling of what he's thinking. He's not ruling out Daniel as a possible suspect. After all, the couple were going through a separation period, and this is meant to probe whether jealousy or something else could have played a role in.
How were they going through? He was the only one that say they were going through the separation period. The mama ain't say they were separating. The children ain't say they were separating. They said they was defending themselves against the stalker, bro. Like, they ain't nobody
Crystal's death. Sensing the tension in Daniel's response,
Look,
the detective decides not to press any further. But as they step out for a quick break, Daniel says something that makes it obvious he struck a nerve.
I've seen enough of this. It's always the husband. I get it.
After detectives collect the initial information from Daniel, his children finally arrive at the police department. They still don't know what happened to their mother, only that something is very, very wrong. Daniel is notified of their arrival and given a choice. Should he be the one to tell them, or leave it to officers and Crystal's family? Instead of letting someone else deliver the news, Daniel insists on telling them himself. A decision that appears compassionate on the surface, but underneath, it's a way for him to control the narrative and shape how his children see him, even in a moment of tragedy. Following this,
what y'all feel? Let's talk, detectives. Do y'all feel like he should have been the one to tell them children that, man, like, you a dog, bro? You just went in there, somebody killed mommy. Somebody did it to mama. Like, and you know it was you. Oh, man, that's you a boy. Like, bruh, you beneath, you trash, bruh. You trash.
Investigators sit down with Crystal's family to begin their interviews, and this is where things start to take a concerning turn. Up until now, the case seems straightforward. Crystal has a stalker, her ex-boyfriend Anthony. That stalker killed her. Find Anthony, and you find Crystal's killer. But once detectives start speaking to Crystal's parents, brother, and sister-in-law, things become far more complicated. And what they learn next will force them to reconsider everything they think they know about Crystal, her marriage, and even her stalker.
So your understanding, I guess, of their... It's the ex-husband who's been kind of...
It's not my husband, it's an ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
From when she was 18 years old.
Okay, gotcha. Can you think of any, I guess, recent, has he reached out to you?
From 18? Wait, he's stalking her from high school? They look like they was in their 30s, 40s. Daniel look like he a good. Daniel look like he at least 38-ish. Right? Am I tripping? So this man, Daniel, in your mind, you went and got a dude that she used to date in high school, and y'all done had buku babies. Got the nice big house. Man, boy, you stupid. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Join host UnoDaOne for Night Shift.
He in the what's that? So do I. Y'all ain't catch that now. Let's go back. The action finna pick up. Somebody finna die. Lord have mercy.
Stop. I have a gun on me. So do I. I have a gun on me. Stop. Stop. Code 0. Stop. You toss that gun on the ground right now. I will ventilate your ass.
Woo!
Toss.
I told you, Scotty, what? Well, I ventilate your ass, boy. Put that gun on the ground right now, boy, because I'm going to see mine. I'm with Scotty. I'm with Scotty.
Do not miss the hit True Crime Reaction Show, The Night Shift. Daily at 9:05 p.m.
She told me that you had messaged her again 2 days ago or so. Let her know that he was ready to come back, and so she can go ahead and offer her husband.
Look at the messages that the husband sent. Talking about, we got a new place with lots of room. We like 3 ways. Trash your husband and come. You know how to get me when he...
Make it look a little like she was in on this whole deal with killing her husband.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think there's anything doesn't feel right, doesn't seem right, something that, I don't know,
this man,
I just feel like might be important to our investigation?
I don't know, like, I know that Christine was, like, very concerned and worried about this guy, and I just always felt like it was, like, there was something weird about it, like,
yes,
but I can't put my finger on it. It just,
you knew.
I feel like she had said that it was, like, this Anthony guy, that it seemed very different than past behavior in him, like that he was never sexual in the past, and that these were, like, very, like, hypersexual things. And so I think even at one point she was like questioning whether it was actually him.
See? Wifey even started the question. She like, that man do not talk like that. She was like, man, that ain't the dude I know. He ain't used to be no sexual talking. That's your husband. That's your sorry husband, man.
I don't know if you necessarily know anything more about that, but they just also just kind of mentioned you guys are kind of close, and just see if maybe some sort of insight on that at all.
Insight on their marriage?
Or just, was there issues going on? Were they having problems? Was there, kind of anything that was kind of...
She had shared with me that they had separated.
Okay.
But were still living together a year ago. And I had asked her if she, over text, if she had, if she believed that it was Anthony. But she didn't believe, at the time that I was asking her, that it was anybody but Anthony. She was fully convinced that it was Anthony.
Okay.
My mom has always been, like, suspicious.
So that's the first time we heard that you heard what he did. He hit the magic fingers, separated about a year ago, but living together. Okay. And see, advocate for yourself even in your death. Yes, absolutely. She did a great job.
I just, like, don't
She
know
started
where that
feeling
comes
that it
from.
wasn't Anthony.
Can you elaborate on that? Like, suspicious how, or...
My mom?
Yeah.
Suspicious. I don't know, because she...
Oh, that's brother.
It's like the difficulty finding Anthony. Like, why is it so hard to find Anthony? Why can't there, cell phone records or IP stuff? So my mom had that frustration.
No,
so
Anthony's supposed to be the high school boyfriend stalker dude
to wander towards
that wanders
conspiracy
around
type
the
things,
United
right?
States.
Of like, oh, maybe it's the husband, or maybe it's Dan, and And I don't know. I don't
his
see
baby
it there
brother.
just because, I don't know. Dan just seems so incapable of doing something like that to me.
Why do you say that? Just
I don't know. I talked to him, and I just hung out and talked for like 2 hours. And he was like very concerned about like getting his family together and talking about being vigilant but not paranoid.
Even though Crystal's brother Lars sounds skeptical of his mother's suspicions, she isn't exactly wrong, as, on the surface, it makes no sense that Anthony couldn't be tracked down for months. Lars would also go on to explain that Crystal and Daniel saw their marriage very differently. Crystal wanted out, Daniel didn't, and the family seemed to view their relationship as dysfunctional but not violent. But listening to these statements, one thing becomes very clear. Every family member felt that something about the stalker was off. There was a shared intuition they couldn't quite articulate. And when detectives sit down with Crystal's mother, she makes that suspicion very clear.
I know you said, and I kind of learned on scene that she was married, had 3 children.
Her life was hell. We slept months and last year.
Yeah, let's hear.
Her husband and her were not in good terms. He was in complete denial. She'd tell me how he was.
Did she ever give you insight on what kind of led her to feel like her marriage was over, or?
Dad is explosive, but I've never seen him, hurt her. He would hurt the kids, but, some people think the corporal punishment is okay with kids. But he would hurt the kids. She was worried about that. I don't want to say it's again. But she told me he was in denial, but she told him his marriage was over, but she would stay until graduated. I have this, God, I can't shake him.
I hate to hear that. The marriage was over, and she was staying for the sake of the kids. So that tells me even more. His insecurity was driving him crazy. He got this nice woman that used to be his, and he can't even touch on her no more, can't love on her no more, and she right there in his face, going through the motions with the kids. And I know she got somebody she giving that coochie up to. So yeah, it drove. I can start seeing the mindset now, because the separation is a big deal. Y'all separate but living in the same house. That is the most toxic shit ever. Sorry for my language if I offended, but that's horrible. That wasn't a wise decision. What y'all think, detectives? Y'all think staying with separate but living together is a good ideal for the kids? Y'all let me know, bro. Let me know.
What's that feeling telling you?
I can't shake this question. Is he the one that's been doing this with Anthony?
Needless to say, hinting that Daniel might somehow be involved with the stalker is an alarming accusation, and it makes things even more complicated for the detectives.
He is him, mama.
At this point, the family itself is split. Crystal's brother Lars completely dismisses the idea that Daniel could be involved, calling it nothing more than a conspiracy. But others felt that there was something off about Anthony and the entire stalking agenda. With all statements collected, detectives wrap the family interviews and regroup to make sense of everything they've gathered. By combining everything they've learned, detectives land on a clearer picture of where the investigation now stands.
Let's talk a little bit, detectives. Hey, my girl Mo said, I hate to hear people that are staying for the kids, for the sake of the kids, that dysfunction messes kids up. Ask me how I know. Ooh, we need to delete that later. Hey, my girl Modesty says she's better than me. I would have kicked rocks. Me too. Kathy said, stay for my kids as well. Got me shot 6 times. Oh my God. Kathy. I'm sorry to hear that, mama. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Love you. Expeditiously, Modesty. No, that's a form of child abuse as well. Lovelace, nah, it's never good for the kids because they can feel the energy is off. Right, Kathy? The kids can feel bad energy. Don't do it. Don't stay. Yes. 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 Let's get back to the case.
Family interviews raised enough concern, and there was enough tension in the marriage that detectives decide they can't rule out Daniel yet, and he officially becomes a potential suspect. But even with Daniel now on the radar, Anthony remains as the obvious prime suspect in Crystal's homicide. His threats and weeks-long stalking campaign still place him at the center of the investigation. With that in mind, detectives know their next move. It's time to find Anthony. At around 3 p.m. that afternoon, police finally get their first real break in months. After digging through everything they have on Anthony Holland, investigators land on a possible address in Utah. Because they can't reach him themselves, Broomfield detectives coordinate with Utah County Sheriff's Office, sharing his name, photo, and the address where he's believed to be staying. Up until now, Anthony has only existed as a name in emails and threats, a distant figure who no one has actually seen. So when officers finally get a hit on his location, it becomes the first real chance to confront the man they've been hunting for months.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you
Anthony probably at his old lady house. They get eggnog, get criminal time, they wrapping presents. You know what I'm saying?
couple names to see if you recognize any names.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the name Crystal Krug? She may have been Grimsrod when you knew her.
Yeah.
And do you know a Daniel Krug?
No.
No? How do you know Crystal?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
She's an ex-girlfriend? How long's the ex? Like how long ago?
1999.
Oh, so like a long while ago.
She was my very first girlfriend ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to Crystal? Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like since you moved from Durango?
Just off what you heard from Anthony so far, what you feel? Boy, have a clue. Boy, have a clue what was going on.
Yeah. So that would have been what, back in 2014?
Yeah.
Excuse my life.
Have you had any contact with anybody in that area since? Anybody, or have they contacted you at any time?
No.
I'm going to give you a phone number, and it's to a sergeant with the Broomfield Police Department.
Okay.
He would like you to reach out and talk to him.
All right.
They have an incident. I don't know the full details of their incident out there, and so I'll let him talk to you about that aspect. He had asked us to come out here to your house and talk with you. They were debating on, you do have an active warrant out of Broomfield Police Department, and they were debating on if they were going to have us arrest you or not. They are not going to have us arrest you on it. I'm going to advise you of the fact that you do have a warrant out of Colorado, and you can talk to this sergeant about the details of it, if that makes sense.
This man got a warrant.
As officers speak with Anthony, he appears intoxicated and confused. After being briefed on the situation, he gives his timeline, insisting he never left Utah and spent the morning with family nowhere near Colorado. Once they collect Anthony's statement, Utah officers leave to begin verifying every part of his story. In the meantime, detectives back in Colorado regroup to reassess the investigation. With Anthony still denying involvement, Detective Martinez turns back to the one.
He just tore up everybody's life. He tore down everybody's life. The mama, what is going on? Kathy, but I hope this man does not beat this case. I hope he does not beat this case.
Angle he hasn't fully explored yet. Crystal's husband,
Anthony looks like he
Daniel.
get busy too, love.
Since he never ruled out jealousy or affairs as a possible motive, he decides to dig deeper into Daniel's past. And that's when he stumbles onto something interesting and very unsettling. While searching old reports, Martinez finds a closed but unresolved stalking complaint from years earlier. The victim who filed it is a woman named Carrie, And as it turns out, she was Daniel's ex-girlfriend. The more Martinez reviews, the more disturbing the pattern becomes. The report claims she was stalked for weeks by an obsessed man who impersonated multiple people, manipulating her through fake identities. Detectives quickly locate Carrie and bring her in for an interview. When they sit down with her, they uncover a story so disturbingly similar to Crystal's, it opens
a repeated offender. And he was just skating and getting through the cracks, had his record closed. Boy.
I thought it was state property.
State?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
State?
It ain't.
Hit the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This is private property.
Oh,
What
okay.
is your name? I want your name.
Huh?
So I can call down and see who gave you permission.
My name?
On state property.
My name Hubert
Last name?
Jones.
Hubert Jones.
Yeah.
State property. I ain't never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, man. Tractor Supply on this?
What?
You said Tractor Supply on this pond right here?
Crew, Trey Taylor, and Crew Track.
Okay.
Right out there, I'm his daddy.
You was daddy?
And a man just called me and called Trey and said, Trey, they're fishing in the pond. He said, lock 'em up.
Oh, man.
Lock 'em up.
Well, you better leave, man.
You better leave, because I can tell you, he's going to call it on.
new theory.
I think it was, like I said, a couple months I broke up with him a couple months into my freshman year. He, he was pretty emotional, I would say, sort of desperation would maybe be a word I would use to describe after the breakup of, please don't do this, kind of, crying, that sort of thing, that I can recall. And then I started to get messages from his roommate, and that person's name is Tom, on AOL Instant Messenger. And I know Tom is real because they were roommates. If I called him, Tom would sometimes pick up the phone. They each had a joint room and a joint phone. Tom, his role, I would say, was sort of to gain sympathy from me for Dan and continue to encourage me to communicate with Dan. There was perhaps some indication that he was, or was, because of the breakup, just really not doing well. So this, made me keep communication up with Dan. And Tom ended up being Dan, right? So all these people I'm going to tell you about end up being Dan Krug, not Tom. Yeah, even though Tom is a real person, he was not sending me these messages.
Suffice it to say, what Carrie tells detectives sounds all too familiar. Everything she described.
He tried this before. I wonder how she got out of the situation without losing her life. Like, this is tough, man. They knew this man had a history of doing this to women. Why wasn't he like put on some kind of list? Is there a stalker list that goes out? Like, what could have been done to prevent Crystal from suffering the same fate that this lady escaped from?
Echoes the same pattern detectives have been seeing with Crystal, but the parallels don't stop there.
Things I remember is
that boy was sending that thing from his job. He was doing all that from his job. That picture he took from his job, he done set that phone on top of the car, hit the timer. I think I got it. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You okay? That's a good thing. I needed some water. I needed to get a little water. Water of the day is brought to you by Saratoga. Get you a cup. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship or something like that, y'all. Back to the case.
Norm had met, I don't even know how, some cadets from the Air Force Academy.
Sure.
And so we all went to a movie, something super innocuous, and there was like a group of us.
Yeah, like,
I must have told Dan about that. And I think it was 2 or 3 days later, I got a message from someone named Nick Clark. And Nick
You done brought back a memory, girl. My granddaddy used to give me them new grapes in the bottle when I used to go to Mr. BJ, get my hair cut every Saturday before we had to go to church Sunday. Man, you just brought back a straight childhood memory. Dang, love.
Basically said, I'm a cadet at the Air Force Academy. I know you went out with these people, and I want you to know that he came back, or these people came back and said that you slept with him. So now there's this rumor going around the whole academy that you're an easy target kind of thing. And Nick, I think, served the purpose of sabotaging anyone I was meeting if they were associated with the Air Force Academy. Of course, the person that I met and went to the movies with was like, I want nothing to do with you, you weirdo. And so shortly, I don't know, a while after that, I started actually more seriously dating Air Force cadet named Mark Hansen. Then, of course, Nick Clark made a reappearance, and I was getting pretty consistent messages from him. And so he said, you know, we need to find out who's doing this. And he got me a meeting with the Office of Special Investigations at the Air Force Academy. I sat with them, and they kind of laid the emails out on the table, and they said, we've had like a forensic psychologist sort of professional look at all these emails, and
that's who I hung out with when I was young. My granddaddy
is what they said.
Carrie would go on to explain that despite their suspicions, there was never enough evidence tying Daniel back to the messages she received then. Everything had been sent from a public library, and because of that, her
Goofy, Kathy. Goofy, he did not really think this plan out. He thought he was so smart.
accusations
he was so smart, so
remained
he was dumb.
just that. Suspicions. But even without proof,
yes,
the similarities between the two.
He played the harmonica and the guitar. And Mr. BJ was talented. He was, you know, he was in the church. He was in the church heavy.
Two women's experiences are impossible to ignore.
He was right
and
there
for the
by
first
Patrick's
time,
place. Patrick's
detectives
place
begin considering a fourth possibility they never imagined. What if Daniel has been playing everyone? What if he's been impersonating Anthony? What if he's always been the architect behind the entire stalking campaign? Detective Martinez receives the intel from Carrie's interview, and with that, Daniel officially becomes an equal prime suspect alongside Anthony. At this point, the only thing that can give them a definitive answer is the digital evidence. So while they wait for that, Martinez receives something he can work with immediately: the full set of surveillance footage collected from the neighborhood and Daniel's workplace. This case has hours of surveillance, body cam, and interrogation footage we can't fully include here. If you want the extended cut of this video, plus the full raw interrogation and body cam videos, we've uploaded everything on our Patreon. With that pool of evidence,
I think I'm gonna have to go get on that Patreon, y'all. I gotta go pay for so I can bring y'all the exclusives when we can react to the exclusives. What y'all think, man? Y'all know I had already bought the Patreon for Ewu so we could do like the uncut, but I didn't want to get my channel banned, so I had to pump fake on that. But if y'all want to do this, we can do that now. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. Back to the case.
Finally in their hands, investigators sit down and begin reconstructing the full picture of what happened before Crystal was killed. Shortly before 8 a.m., Crystal arrives home after dropping off the kids. She pulls into the garage, closes the door, and everything looks normal. Minutes later, at 8:15 a.m., the entire security system goes offline. Every camera except the outside garage camera is taken down for the next 2 hours. At 8:25 a.m., that lone camera records something deeply concerning.
Hey, Cherie Bingham. Hey, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're new. I appreciate the interaction. We hope you come back tonight at 9:05 to check us out when we do body cam on the night shift. If you come back tonight or in the morning at 9:05, you get your official badge and you will become one of the ones. Detectives, we definitely would love to have you here. Hey, OG Detectives, we got a new detective on deck. Welcome in. Let's get to it. We finna wrap the case.
Daniel leaves the house to go to work later than he normally does, and shortly after the time medical examiners believe Crystal was killed. From there, workplace
What's
footage
up,
shows
Wyatt?
Daniel moving through the building around 9
Camera name
a.m.,
is
greeting coworkers and
DaOne
appearing
Detective
completely
Agency.
normal, as if
Welcome
nothing had
in.
happened at home. And when investigators check footage from surrounding houses, they find no one approaching the property all morning. Everything about the timeline makes Daniel look more suspicious by the minute. With all these new developments, detectives bring Daniel back in for another interview. He walks in expecting routine procedural follow-ups, completely unaware of how much has changed since the last time he sat in this room. This is when Daniel's months-long, carefully crafted plan begins to crumble. This time, Detective Martinez walks in with a completely different energy than before. He's no longer feeling Daniel out. He's here with one clear objective: confront him with what's been uncovered and see if his version of events finally breaks.
Alright. How you feeling right now? Just kind of about everything. No. Everything hurts. I feel like I have two different voices going through my head right now. I have my brother Matthew. Yeah, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying, talk to the police. And in typical cop fashion, you married a prosecutor. So I have Lynn's voice in my head going, get a fucking lawyer. I just want this to be done. I don't want it. I just don't want it.
Right away, Daniel doesn't open the interview casually. He opens it with a calculated trick. By hinting at getting a lawyer, he's warning detectives, push too hard, and this interview is over. That's clever, but Martinez has a counterplan. Instead of confronting him, he'll pivot the conversation to his relationship with Crystal, making it feel like safer ground to get Daniel comfortable and talking. But if Daniel had any motive to take Crystal out of the picture, this is where it would surface.
Well, I'm sure, especially you guys are trying to work together to be safe, keep your family safe, keep your... As dysfunctional as it is, you still both have the common goal of keeping...
Hubby can play Patchy the Crying Clown. No tears yet. Absolutely.
Her as a partner to protect the family. But it didn't feel...
He pump fake asked for a lawyer. He said, I'm going to ask for a lawyer if y'all go too hard.
Who valued me. And I told her at that point, I told her I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
That was pretty hard,
I
bro.
said that. And what I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She did.
Although Daniel is being honest about what was going on in their marriage, to detectives, moments like this only add to their...
Hey, for our new detectives, usually we wrap up at 2 hours, but it's going to go a little bit over, probably about 3 or 4 minutes over, so I didn't want to continue it to the next day. So tomorrow morning we'll have a brand new case on the docket, so we'll finish this one out today. Yeah, we having a good time. You having a good time? I'm having a good time.
Resentment, rejection, a failing marriage. These are all things that, in the wrong circumstances, can turn into a motive. And this is exactly where the interview takes a sharp turn. What Daniel doesn't know yet is that since his last interview, detectives received something they kept secret for this exact moment. One of the tech companies finally responded to their urgent warrants and provided some of the digital data they needed. And as it turns out, the emails the stalker had been sending, the messages that terrorized Crystal for weeks, were coming from somewhere much closer to home.
One of the things that we really started looking into today in effort to find Anthony is the Gmail. So some of that information that we've been able to receive today is a little bit concerning, I guess.
The Gmail account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it, and the phone number, those originated through their IP addresses at your office.
After you said that, from his office, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say, y'all? What did I say? I said, man, that boy at his job doing all this here. Because we seen him in the surveillance he was at work all the time. He was at the job. He was at the job. Bruh. I call that.
Well, he took the photo of me at my office.
You took that, boy.
Originated
on
from
a timer.
IP addresses that list back to your office. There are Wi-Fi access throughout the facility for employees, and there's public Wi-Fi access throughout the entire facility. Right now, we're working with the director to get all of the IP information to see what devices we're using at specific address during that time. Because I guess the biggest concern is just the timing of everything, that it just doesn't quite make sense to have somebody create an account, take a photo, and then immediately send it off, and then the account is no longer being used. None of this makes any sense.
Daniel looks thrown off, unsure where Martinez is going with this. The email's tied to
Kathy, he like this. Oh, damn. I ain't think about that part. Fool! And people don't understand how the IP address, like, bruh, it's an IP address on everything you use. They're going to track that back. They're going to find you, you jagaloon. You're an idiot. He's an idiot. So could the other phone be at his office? Yep. I'm thinking it's right in his top drawer, top right hand, because he's a fool. He's a smart idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody ain't got common sense. They got book smarts, but they ain't got no common sense. Smart idiot. Daniel, back to the case, man.
The stalker connects back to Daniel's workplace, a detail he clearly didn't expect detectives to know. He seems nervous, but still cooperative. So detectives decide it's time to push further, because they have something else they withheld from Daniel until now. During the investigation into Anthony's alibi, officers in Utah forwarded something small but important. A time-stamped shopping receipt placing Anthony in Utah that morning, miles away from Colorado at the time Crystal was killed. Martinez and his partner decide it's the perfect time to see how Daniel reacts when they put...
And with that information, I think we can safely say we can book Daniel ass. We know he is the man. We don't have to guess anymore. Can we agree, detectives? Can we go ahead and book Daniel up? I think we can. Let's book Daniel. Book him, Daniel.
Why did you break into Lois Walker's apartment?
We didn't break in nowhere.
You were there, you had guns, there was no key, and there was a pick. Now that adds up to breaking and entering, and that adds up to 15 years hard time.
Don't say nothing more. We don't have to answer no questions. You heard him give us our constitutionals. We don't have to answer nothing.
No, you don't. And maybe you don't have to purse a murder up either.
What's with this murder bit?
You forget Joey Coloma?
We had nothing to do with that.
Doesn't look that way.
Who cares how it looks?
Might not be that bad, Steve. Well, no question. Murder won. Or maybe they're just a couple of patsies. Paid muscle. Somebody hired him to rough up Joey a little bit. Who was it? Matt Keller? Morgan? Who?
You got no right to question us unless we want, and we don't want. So book us or let us go.
Book him, Daniel.
Wait a minute. You got no charges.
No? How is breaking and entering concealed weapons and murder, for starters?
Push him directly and force him to confront the possibility.
Kathy says, I'm 7'8", I'm not that stupid. Lock him up. We locked him up, Kathy. We got him locked up. So we put him down. He can't go nowhere.
Also,
we know it's you.
Let's add on top of that the fact that there's, as far as we know right now, there's no physical way that Kickman could have been involved in this based on where he's at right now. So, you know, the mystery.
And I can't call you Kathy no more. I gotta call you Miss Kathy. I gotta call you Miss Kathy. That's just how my mama raised me. I'm sorry, I gotta call you Miss Kathy.
Well, and you've given us reason. Here's the other thing, Daniel, is I sympathize with the fact that you're in an extremely frustrating situation. I know you want to be a part of your kids' lives, but you can also sense that's why we're asking all these questions about infidelity and everything else. Is there some other mystery man that we don't know about?
I have been faithful.
Well, they got to do anything about anything, brother.
You know, Anthony has reached out to her in the past, number of times. She's very open. Right. The last time was 2006.
I called it. She was just talking like, damn, my bro had hit me up. Ooh. She told him the ammunition he used. She gave him the ammunition he used to pretend like he was the stalker and execute his plan of killing his wife. Because, like I said, she was probably just trusting in her man, or they may have had an argument and said, oh, Anthony's been reaching out to me, so if you think I don't got it, Anthony's been, you know what I'm saying? Or she was in conversation saying, Anthony, it's strange. Anthony reached out to me and such and such and such, just talking to her husband. And he used that. He a dog, boy. He a dog.
16-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted.
Make sure y'all make sure you put in your slip for overtime. So, cause all this after 2 hours, you get paid overtime for it. So, we're gonna get your money and your checks. We're gonna start payroll back this Friday. We'll start payroll back this Friday. Yeah.
To have sex. If there's any bit of question about infidelity, whether it's with Anthony or anybody else, we might create an account to see if Christine's actually interested in Anthony.
See?
So we ask her, push the bounds a little bit,
insecurity,
and see if that will confirm our suspicions.
Yeah, we in OT right now.
You don't get the response and the openness you once did for about 28 days, from October 2nd to October 31st. So you amp it up a little bit. Send a photo of yourself to her.
Yep, she told him. She told him. For sure.
I get the narrative together, but it alleges that I would do this to my children.
But I think ultimately what happened today would bring you the closest to your children that you've probably ever been in your mind.
I'm very close to my children. You're afraid to lose time with them if you get the divorce.
Oh, well, you see, bookkeeper got, she just let me know that the overtime, we working on overtime right now. The government has just reopened, so we just waiting for our residuals to roll down. It's coming soon. So, but just put it in the back of your mind that you are supposed to be on overtime right now.
Clearly, detectives managed to perfectly articulate Daniel's reality, one he may not have even fully admitted to himself. He is a man so terrified of losing his children, so desperate to stay in control of his family, that he would do anything if he felt it slipping away, even if it meant murder. The detective's brutal honesty leaves Daniel speechless. He doesn't argue or deny it. He just sits there in quiet resignation, wearing the look of someone who's realizing everyone can see straight through his lies.
If you were watching this unfold in front of you in a movie, what would you say happened?
Well, I'll be a blue strawberry. Ooh, that sounds
that was able to turn off the cameras, that was able to use your IP address from your work to create accounts, to send messages and photos, to act as a stalking suspect.
I don't know, I'm not the one who does this. I'm analytical at work, and I read and write fiction at home. I don't do crime drama. I don't know what any of this is.
Yeah, we can tell.
Kickman is 6.5 hour drive. And then in fact he was contacted in his house severely intoxicated. There's no way he could have made that drive. All this time that we've been looking for him for the protection order. And you just found him today, like that.
They've been chasing the wrong dog.
It sounds like you're accused of me. We have a lot of information that points your direction, and we were hoping that you could provide explanation other than it wasn't me. I don't have a narrative or a story that I can offer you because I thought we were on the same side.
what would you think, or what would you say if we told you that other people you talk to that are close to your wife expressed that she had maybe told them that she suspected you of having...
She said that right.
Joy, I didn't see Joy.
That she wanted to know if it was me.
Why don't I see Joy? Hey, Joy. Joy, how you doing?
I think there's more to the story. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not adding up. I'd like to know what happened this morning. I'd like to know.
Thank you. Hey, Joy.
What caused you to get so upset to hurt your wife? Because I believe that's what happened.
Well, I want to know.
Why can't I see Joy, man?
What happened? We haven't been there to know. And there's only one person in this room that can tell us.
I think you got confirmation or found out that she had a boyfriend this morning, or something happened that pissed you off, and you did something that you regret now because you can't go back.
I've answered all of your questions.
Oh, I knew it.
You have your theory. Please find.
I just checked out Bert.
You're done.
As calm as he's been this entire interview, Daniel finally decides he's had enough and drops the act.
This is the best true crime reaction show this side of the Mississippi. I am UnoDaOne, your lead detective, and the people that you see in the comments, these are the One Detective Agency. These are the guys that will welcome you in. If you come back tonight at 9:05 and go in the streets with us when we do body cam work, you'll get your official badge and you'll become one of the One's Detective Agencies. Hope you come back, Joy. Thank you for being here.
Story has crumbled. Detectives see straight through his lies, and he knows it. With nothing left to cling to, Daniel quietly asks for an attorney, and the interview comes to an end.
I knew it.
Even though he continues insisting he's innocent, there's one detail Daniel admits on his own. One no one even knew about until now. Crystal herself confronted him about being the stalker. Hearing that from Daniel's own mouth hits Martinez hard, because to him, that sounds like the kind of confrontation that could have pushed everything over the edge. But without hard proof, detectives can't yet say Daniel is truly responsible. So with the interview over, Daniel is processed for physical evidence and escorted out of the police station. But before he leaves, he turns back and tells detectives one final thing.
I won't be assigned who did this.
Out of there. They already found who did it, Daniel.
File.
It's over, Daniel.
Just don't stop looking elsewhere. For something. Okay? Find the fucker who did this.
Man, get on out of here with all that fiction novel writing you talking about, brother. Get on out of here, man. We're gonna wrap this on up.
I don't care if you capture him. I just motherfucker in bed. He took my children's mother.
Yeah, your wife.
Over the next 2 days, the case becomes the department's top priority. Every available officer is working on it, and this is when the investigation finally begins to break wide open. Officers in Utah finally finish verifying Anthony's alibi. They find surveillance footage showing him in Utah at the time of Crystal's murder, and there are no travel records or license plate pings placing him anywhere near Colorado. Then, the last of the digital evidence arrives, and this time, it's overwhelming. The burner phones used to send the threatening messages to Crystal were purchased with a Visa gift card registered under Daniel Krug's name, and cell tower records show those burner phones were always in the same location as Daniel's personal phone, meaning he was carrying both devices at the same time. And then comes the final blow. Detectives uncovered Daniel's Google searches from the night before the murder. How hard would you have to hit someone in the head to make them unconscious? When is a head injury a cause for concern? Piece by piece, the picture comes together. There's no Anthony, there's no mysterious stalker. It's always been just Daniel. Detectives now understand exactly what happened. Daniel created the entire stalking persona in a twisted attempt to regain control of his failing marriage. And when Crystal began to suspect the truth, Daniel killed her to cover it up. On December 6th,
I told you she didn't pull that pistol on him. because she realized it was him. She was familiar with her attacker.
16th, an arrest warrant is issued for Daniel Krug. Officers are dispatched immediately, finding him on his way to his daughter's dance performance. As patrol units close in, Daniel's movements strike them as suspicious. He appears to be heading back towards his car, and officers believe he may be trying to get away.
This is a detective. Get him out. Go on the island. Just get right. All right, we're coming up in front. Just get up.
We right to the conclusion of the case. And before we get to what actually happens in the end, I want to make sure you tap in.
Okay, let's go.
Flash Drop Entertainment presents the Attention to Detail new merch t-shirt drop. The Kuchingtarian shirt is available from Attention to Detail. On the back of the Kuchingtarian shirt, you can see the definition of what it is to be a Kuchingtarian. The UnoDaOne's Detective Agency Personalized Badge Shirt. You can have your detective name placed on your shirt. On the back of the shirt says that you are the lead detective. It may be a mistake in the middle. The UnoDaOne's Detective Agency merchandise shirt. UnoDaOne's Detective Agency personalized the badge shirt, as well as the solo badge shirt is available at Attention to Detail. CEO Alicia Hindley. Tap in, tap in, tap in, and get your own UnoDaOne's Detective Agency badge shirt from Attention to Detail. Partnered with Flash Mob Entertainment. Are you one of those ones?
Tap in with Attention to Detail. You see the link in the comments. Go ahead and get that merch, man. Hey, thank you, love. Thank you. Miss Kathy said, run, Forrest, run. Did he actually think that he could get away? He's a real fool. Hey, I see prison in his near future. Miss Kathy, do it with me. Lock his ass up. Lock it. Come on, let's do it, Miss Kathy. That's why he going to jail.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo ass.
Pump the back. No, fuck. Go, 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 go. Just go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Show us your hands! Show us your hands! Hands on your face! Hands on your face! Hands on your face!
Hands on your face, bro. Lock his aspirin up. He got to go. Under wrap.
Daniel Krug is taken into custody without incident. In the weeks that follow, police finish their work. The digital forensic evidence, the surveillance timeline, the phone data, all of it leads back to the same person. Investigators become certain that Daniel Krug acted alone. He created a fake stalker, framed an ex-boyfriend, manipulated his wife, his children, and law enforcement. Before the case reaches trial, Daniel formally pleads not guilty. In April of 2025, his case moves into the courtroom. The story prosecutors present is devastatingly clear.
This was about Dan losing control. He was not in love with Christelle, and that resentment had turned to rage by the time we get to December 14th. Think about what he did to her. You don't do that to somebody you love. Think about the absolute nightmare and hell that he made the last few months of her life.
On the other hand, Daniel's defense argues that there was no physical evidence placing him at the crime scene and that he could not have been the killer.
We know the physical evidence.
And there is an enormous disconnect between that and the circumstantial picture the prosecution wants you to believe. Mr. Krug did not kill his wife.
Who did?
He did not commit these crimes.
After both sides make their case, the jury deliberates for nearly 2 days. And on April 17th, 2025, they return with their verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
Why did it take 2 days?
Guilty of murder in the first degree.
Daniel is found guilty of first-degree murder, stalking, and criminal impersonation. He is sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Well, that boy Daniel got life with no possibility of parole. Miss Kathy said, my ex-husband didn't love me. He lost control. I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Kathy. I'm sorry that you even had to experience that. I hope this case didn't trigger any. That's not my intentions, but I definitely appreciate you riding out, being engaged, being a part. We hope you come back. We got a show tonight where we go body cam. We go in the streets and we solve cases too. You can come back tonight. We would love to have you. It's been a real good case, man. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Today, we still on this be kind. We're going to be kind on purpose today. No matter what comes your way, take a moment, take a deep breath in, and reply with some kindness. The world needs it right now, and you do too. Hey, man, if you don't hear nothing I say in any of these shows, podcasts, anything that we do, always know that I love you. I appreciate your time. You are extraordinary, because being basic is boring. Continue to be extraordinary. Love ya. I'm out of here.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's Detective Agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.